Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Rociles. I'm in the Engineering Architecture 2 class at Joliet Central. Today, I'll be showing you guys my speaker project and how step by step I created my speaker. And at the end, I will be showing you guys my final results. In this picture, you can see I started with my borders in AutoCAD. Each of the borders are different for each piece. The reason for this is that each go for different parts. These two at the beginning are going for my top and bottom piece. These two in the middle are for my front and back. And these two at the end are for the left and right piece. Then I move on to my first design for my front piece. I was going for like a biohazard type of kind of like a toxic waste type of design. Then on the right, you can see I finished it. I changed a little bit. I added a few things, but I overall kept the same design as the beginning. And on your left, you can see I started with my bottom piece. I had to add my name, my class, my period, and the day of the day. Then I started on my top piece, which I added like holes so that light and sound can come out of it. But then I realized that this outer layer here was going to cut everything in the middle, so I had to change it. So I switched to this design on the left, no, right, actually, right. That it's basically the same design, but kind of like that it won't cut out everything in the middle. Then I started on my back and right piece. On the back piece right here, I was going for like some type of waves for the middle, and for the corners, I went for a like illusion type of design. Then on my right piece, I had a hole in the middle, and I right away thought of Kirby because he can open his mouth so wide. For the left piece, I was running out of ideas, so I made a basic donut. Then finally, I changed a little bit of design for my back, right, and left piece. I hashed it, which basically means that I can change like a whole piece so that it's all to one color. The reason for me to doing this is because some lines weren't be able to see because they're so thin, so I had to hatch it. Then I started by creating my PDFs to make sure that I did not make any errors. Once Mr. West, my teacher, checked that I was ready, I started to laser cut. Once I laser cut all my pieces, I poked out any small pieces that were stuck and I was ready to assemble. Once my pieces was ready, I assembled them. I first started by putting the actual speaker into the holes that were for the donut and the Kirby. Then I started putting my LED lights, which I had to stick to the bottom piece, as you can see here. Then go through a little hole that was at the back piece. Once I assembled it all, I then started to glue the pieces together, which I then later on left it overnight with some clamps so that the glue wouldn't fall, the pieces wouldn't fall off. Then once the next day I got back to class, I checked if the pieces were all glued together, which they were. Then this is the final result. You can see that yeah, I can change the lights on the color of the lights for each of the pieces. Then I created a little video on how it looked like. It was obvious. It was really a cool project to do, and I would recommend this class for anybody who's taking it. Thank you, and have a nice day, everybody.